Tapping in, man. You already know what time it is. We back here to serve some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds. We just got the pound and are ready for the next round, man. With that being said, make sure y'all tap the follow and the bell button if y'all like what you see and like what you hear. We got content that goes out on here daily. We grow no matter how small or how big the growth is. Little growth is better than no growth. A lot of people get mad because they ain't seeing big amounts of growth. I mean, you ain't always gonna get big amounts of growth. Sometimes growth comes in little tidbits, like little baby steps, baby food, baby spoons, Uh, and yeah, that's a part of being on the journey. Is you got to start out taking baby steps, and eventually over time you start taking adult steps. But you can't start taking adult steps till after you done took all your baby steps. So yeah, man. With that being said, let me know where you guys are tapping in from, so I can shout out your country, your state, or your city. I always thought it was interesting we can all be on different parts of the world and still tap into the same program at the same time, man. See, we wasn't able to do nothing like this as far as 25, 30 years ago. Um, and now that we can, a lot of people take advantage of the gift that we've been given with technology to reach people around the world. People take advantage of it. People use it for evil deeds, wrong things, wrongdoings, whatever the case may be. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people out there who use it for positivity, but that positivity gets drowned out by all the negativity. And the only way to combat that is by creating and pushing out more positive content. See, if we can do that, we can fight the negativity on the internet that's being pushed in the system by uh, the so-called quote unquote elite, I guess you could say. Um, but y'all got to be willing to do so yourselves. See, we need more positivity. We need more encouragement. We need more uplifting people out there in the world to help each other out. But that ain't gonna happen if you don't step up and choose to do so yourself. A lot of people sit around and say, "Oh yeah, we need to do this. We need to do that. This needs to happen. That needs to happen. We got to start doing stuff about the chaos that's going on." Okay, we all know that this stuff is going on. We all know that we need to do something about it. But what are we going to do about it? A lot of people sit around and they talk about the problem, but they don't talk about the solution. And that's where a lot of people go wrong at, is they don't talk about the solution. They want to sit around and pretend like they know exactly what they're talking about. They want to sit around and pretend like they're smart. They want to sit around and pretend like they know something. See, that's what's wrong with people today, is that people want to sit around and pretend like they know something. And instead of pretending to know something, you should be actually knowing something, how to fix something, how to correct something, how to make something better. But instead, people want to sit there and look like they know something. Nobody wants to put in the work in helping out their communities and helping out people around the world. They just want to be seen as a good person. They don't want to do the work that a good person does. And that's what's wrong with people today, is that they want the easy route. Everybody wants the easy route. Everybody wants participation trophies. Everybody wants this, that, and the third. It don't work like that, yo. You don't get trophies just from talking about the problem. No, the trophy comes with coming up with a solution and then executing the plan on the solution. That's when the trophy comes. And even then, you shouldn't be doing all that stuff for the trophies. You should be doing all that stuff because it's what you're supposed to do. See, we weren't meant to tear each other down. It was never intended for our hearts to hold muggy water, dirty water, swampy water. Our hearts were meant to hold clean, filtered, pure water. But we dump all that pure water out and we fill it up with swampy, dirty, muggy water. And then we turn around and we fill other people's cups up with that same water. And we wonder why there's so many people out there with such negativity in their lives, in their hearts, in their minds. Take the entertainment industry, for instance. There's a whole bunch of negativity that gets pushed out on there. In movies, in shows, video games, music, all types of different stuff. Things that are going viral on the internet are all negative things. Things that go viral on the internet are people roasting each other, celebrities roasting each other, people beefing with each other, people losing their lives over the goofiest things. Those are the things that are going viral on the internet, if y'all ain't noticed that. That's what's going on. And to me, there's not enough positivity to combat it. So when there's not enough positivity to combat it, how can you expect to correct the problem in the first place? You know? It's just something that I've seen and something that I wanted to speak on. That's not the actual topic that we're going to be talking about. But we're going to get into this next topic, actually. See, apparently this is something that's been going on for about a year or so, but I'm just not seeing it. I don't know why I'm just now seeing it. I guess because it's been getting suppressed in the media, social media, news media, whatever the case may be. But there's a whole bunch of rivers that are running red. You know, I believe it was Southeast Asia and Indonesia and all over there. There's a whole bunch of rivers that are running red. You know, like deep red. And it's crazy when you sit back and look at it. You know, there's a whole bunch of different stuff that's going on. Euphrates River, that's drying up. These rivers are running red all over the place. Waters are being polluted, you know, with chemicals. See, we see all this stuff that's going on, you know, and then we had the 2020 incident that happened where everybody had to wear the thing, you know, over their face. I'm not speaking certain words because I know it's going to trigger something. But we had that happen. We got these rivers running red. We got the Euphrates drying up. We got all these different things that are going on, different things that are happening. And people want you to believe. There's people out there who want you to believe that we are living in the end times. I'm here to tell you that we not quite there yet. We're coming up on it, but we're not quite there yet. The reason why I say this is because, number one, Revelation 16 says the third angel poured out his bowl, and the waters, all the waters, turned to, red. We're going to say red because I don't know if TikTok's going to censor me out for saying the other word. But all the waters turned red. Not all the waters have turned red yet. The meteor, wormwood, that rock has not come down yet to turn the waters bitter. You know, there's animals that are swimming in these red waters. There's ducks that are chilling in these red waters. There's a bunch of fish that are still alive in these red waters. All these different things that are happening, which tells me we're not in the end times yet. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. And people want you to freak out. They want you to think, oh man, the end is coming. This, that, and the third is happening. No, not yet. They want you to think that. That way you'd be more susceptible to control. See, there's certain people out there who are trying to induce the end times. You know, like somebody would induce labor for a pregnancy. There's certain people out there who want to induce the end times, but they can't. No matter how much they try, they can't, because it don't work like that. There's a lot of people out there who really want your control, who want to control you. They want to control your mind, your spirit, your will. They want to control your pockets. They want to control everything about you. They want to put you on a puppet string and say, dance. They want to make you dance the way that they want you to dance. And when you realize that, you're like, wow, I really fell for that. And you sit back and you realize, how did I even fall for that? See, because once the curtain's been pulled back, it's hard to avoid the truth. You can avoid the truth, but you can't avoid the consequences of avoiding the truth. A lot of people want you to turn the other cheek when it comes to the truth. There's a lot of powerful people out there who want you to do so, because they know that if you decide to gather around you could go on a whole tour, I guess you could say, the whole country, and rally up everybody and take it back. They know that. That's why they try so hard to keep the curtains over your face, to keep them curtains pulled, them sheets over your head. They want you to stay in darkness. They don't want you to see what really going on behind closed doors, because they know that you could take it back in a heartbeat. They've even stated so themselves in books, old scrolls, all types of different things. They done stated it themselves. They know that if we get together, we can take it back. Which is why they try so hard to keep us from banding together. That's why they use entertainment. That's why they use music. That's why they use movies, influencers. They use all these different things to keep you comfortable, to keep you in control, to keep you on that puppet string. That way when the time comes, they can say dance, and you immediately start dancing. You ask them what dance moves they want you to do, and you do them. Because you've allowed them to put you on that puppet string. So yeah, man, keep your guard up when it comes to the people talking about the end times. Don't dismiss it, but don't believe it. Listen to it, examine what they're saying, look at the things that are happening, see if it lines up, and make your judgment from there. I'm not saying don't believe it. I'm not saying don't dismiss it. I'm not saying believe it 100% blindly. I'm not saying to freak out. I'm just saying keep your guard up, keep your mind sharp, and stay spiritually grounded, especially today. It's important to do so. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up on out of here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And with that being said, I am out of here. Deuces.